So, Celeste, I'm just going to start with you. You've done some awesome movies before, but this must have been something else, right? Being one of the leads in like a huge tentpole movie. What was it like for you stepping onto the set with all these massive special effects and green screen and stuff?
It was amazing actually because a lot of it wasn't green
Oh,
screen. A
cool.
lot like there was so much that was just the actual sets that they built and props and all of the gadgets, and so we actually had like got to work with a lot of um like very real parts of the story. And I think that was what was so impressive to me, coming from like I had just come from a smaller independent film and stepping onto the set with these sound stages where there were like forklifts and cranes and a construction team like building these like 40 feet tall sets. It was like the most mind-blowing, impressive thing of all time to see like creativity on that scale.
And Logan, this was your first movie, right?
This was my first movie. I did a FedEx thing, and that was all I did before this. So,
What was it? What a way to start, though. Ghostbusters. So, what was that like for you?
well, I never thought in a million years I would ever get something as big as Ghostbusters. I was originally just going to do acting because I really loved it, and I did theater before
Mhm.
I did ever anything TV film. And so, when after 8 months after I started my acting classes, I get a role for Ghostbusters, and here we are.
Podcast. It's a great character, though, and I love
Yes, I
and I
love
love
that.
Lucky as well. Celeste, I have to ask you: were you a Ghostbusters fan going in? I grew up watching Ghostbusters, but I wonder, do people still? Has everybody still kind of still watched the movie like as much as we did?
Yes. I grew up watching Ghostbusters too. I saw it when I was really young with my family. My dad showed it to us,
Oh,
and
nice.
I just remember being like terrified of the movies, and then getting to set, rewatching them. I realized that they're like still so funny. It's like,
Yeah.
wait, this isn't scary. This is hilarious. So I think that's like the beauty of the films and why they have lasted so long and transcended so many generations, is because there's like something in these films for everybody.
And now you are a Ghostbuster.
I know. It's crazy.
and Logan, so I heard that you actually have an action figure now. What was that like?
So weird, man. Just seeing myself. It's pretty cool though. It's pretty
Oh,
cool. I mean, I got my ecto goggles, my little ecto goggles. I like those. My mom already bought it from Target, so
did she really?
there you go. Yes, she went immediately right when they said it was in stores. So
That's sweet.
Celeste, if they bring it back and they do another one, and I'm sure that they will, what direction would you like to take Lucky in? Because it feels like your character is kind of the team's badass, right? And I'd like to see more
She
from that character.
really, yeah, she really is a badass. Thank you. And yeah, I mean, I we would love to continue this story and just get into more action, more badassery. That's what I want to see for sure.
We could see it happening. And Logan, what was it like working with Paul Rudd? He must have been a lot of fun, right?
he was so nice, really down to earth guy. I mean, he just talked to me like we've known each other for years, and it was really, really awesome. He's a comedy genius, of course, and so it was really good to learn from him, and I enjoyed the experience. Yeah.
And Celeste, I imagine this must have been shot a little while ago, though, right? And because of COVID, it was delayed. What was it like finally seeing? Did you actually get to see this movie yet on the big screen?
Yes, so we saw a screening of it 2 days ago,
Yeah.
and then so very, very recently, like we shot this in 2019, saw it 2 days ago,
Yep.
and then we actually got to see it at Comic-Con last night. We surprised the crowd, and it was just the most amazing experience, like one of the best nights of my life for sure. Just seeing the kind of reaction, the kind of response we got, because the audience was fans, like they were all fans of the original franchise, and so there were honestly Easter eggs in the movie that I didn't even know were there, that people were reacting to. Like people were cheering for things that I didn't even realize were Easter eggs. So that it was just amazing.
Well, you'll both be back. It was awesome. Thank you very much.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
I remember Revelations. And I looked,
as he opened the sixth seal. There was a great earthquake. Judgment Day. Raise a cult.
I'm calling about what happened in New York.
There hasn't been a ghost sighting in 30 years.
Oh my god. What is happening here?
His grandfather was a Ghostbuster.
Something was coming and he knew it.
I think we opened the gates of hell.
Hey, have you missed us?